Thanks for coming.
It's always a pleasure.
Actually, microphone.
Actually, that's true.
Surprise, like
yeah.
I call Kwame. I say Kwame, Charlie, we do some interview. Charlie, buy Adina. Since I said Adina, we just so quiet. Now, how do you accept your ex? Did you ever accept your ex back?
I don't do.
What will convince you to take your ex back? Maybe I told her.
David.
Now, if you said, dear, the baby say, okay, let me give him a second chance.
If maybe what prove it to me, say, what's the sign? Like, you know, some people, sometimes you meet someone in a stage, like at a stage in their life, say, I feel no need. Maybe I say, by the time I miss nipa no biomono, maybe I can see, say, nipa na mature naturally, like life has gone through them to the point where now they've grown to that point. And now almost a sign and things like that.
How can you tell?
I mean, you can tell when someone is changed, it's grown. Like,
okay.
Maybe I'm Michelle now, you're 20 years. It's a way 30 baby. Like, life has changed you and like you're a different person.
Okay, let's say the religion was abusive one. Let's say it was abusive one.
And never mean to me. Me can and no nisa abuse.
Abusive in whether. Okay, also abusive in your physical.
It's too late. Whether it's physical or whether it's as long as abuse woman they forget.
Okay, what if he was a lazy guy? Lazy. Or no neat, you know. What's that? How do you know? Say I feel already power the between. And
you maybe there's nothing you can do. People really can't change.
So I think.
And you're good idea.
So back.
Yeah, no.
Because some people may come back with agenda.
Exactly.
To come and hurt you more.
Exactly, because maybe when you left, it was terrible for them.
Yeah, because once a man will see giant by man adding.
Yes.
So before a woman will say no.
Yeah, not just say, what dream want to say. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you also face your fear?
Hey, that's tough because I'm still trying to work my way into that. Like one of the things I'm really scared of is snakes. I don't think I will ever be able to meet a snake. Me bonfire that's a member nyame mami hubi. Hubi aminim de me.
So the only way to face your fear is to face it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm still working my way there. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. I don't know. But like obviously other things in life, like maybe obviously you're always afraid of losing. It's money there is easy to like go through because life dear. No matter what you do, you need to go through some things to like make you tough, make you strong. So those things that I can deal with it, but a snake no dear. I don't know if I can face it.
You can never be friends with snake.
Never. How? Even the Bible says we should not be friends with snake.
Yeah, Bible can never.
Me boy.
What do you say? Also, the chapter 2.
Genesis, hold on, baby.
So you grew up with your mom?
Yes, I did.
So kind of a single parenting?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Has it affected you in a way?
You know, I was thinking about this a few days ago. Say, is it possible, say, I got, like I have trauma from, you know, going, like living with just my mom or having my mom raise me. Yeah. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know, maybe. Unrealized
what effects on you, the way you see things, you know, in relationship?
I mean, definitely no. I always wondered what having a father around would do for me or how it would impact like the way I see life. I mean, I always big up my mom because she tried to be the mom and the dad, but obviously she's not a man, you know, so yeah, me wonder. And I'm still trying to figure that out. Say, it affected me or my brother and I say, affected me.
Science,
I'm sure say I will hold, but I need to like look at myself, and figure it out. Say, this is why I act in a certain way, you know, because it was always survival mode in the house. She always made sure say what we needed we had, but I know say luxury maybe or but I never saw it like that way because this was
father figure in your life.
Never. Never, because also she never tried to remarry or anything because she was keen on, like, she was worried, say, yeah, me destiny and idea. I made my barriers and say, you know, or before from might not be able to help me, like, hone that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, also,
I'll say they be like trying to tell you what you need to do in your life. Because certain parents will say music they are, you know. Yeah. But my mom always supported my talent. Oh yeah.
So who pushed you on the? Is it a Kidda Fest, right?
What's the word? And yeah, Kidda Fest back would be Fun World.
Fun World, rather.
Yes.
Okay.
I know that mean. So for me, I've always sang, right?
Okay.
My mom would take me to rehearsals. She actually taught so she taught me like how to sing alto, tenor, and those things. Into who said many genium to she encouraged it. Into say rehearsals, she would let me go. Into since I was little, I always had interest. Because school, I mean, I'm like if there's a program and things. So when the Fun World rehearsals came, there was actually a music teacher in my school who introduced us to the Fun World thing.
Right.
Into when that thing came up, and we had to be going for rehearsals at National Theatre, my mom would like make her train to make a rehearsal. She would encourage it.
Right.
It's a honor, like Fun World ni Kidda Fest ni National Theatre nyama buy.
She liked to sing or not autonomous
choir
or a chorister, right?
Yes.
Church where?
Methodist Church. Elders Gate.
I didn't look up here Liberia.
So she back in the day na in to Liberia. Yeah. Until she was in a bad marriage and she broke it off. And then she decided to like establish herself in what they call Liberia.
So she ran away from the fear.
I mean, she ended it, you know, with the person, and then she went to Liberia to like find herself. Even then, it's not Saturday. No, I wrote 3 boys to that. She took her baby, which was like the youngest boy, with her to Liberia to like start a new life. And then
no, because she a fine man, you know.
I for baby, I not just say. Also about exile from South Africa. Because that time, not and when they say after and my grandfather was a politician. Yeah, blacklisted because my dad used to drive my grandfather. Of course, I name and my papa driving in the so he had come to Liberia on exile. He had actually come with his wife, and then they broke up there. So he was miserable, and then he met this fine, beautiful Ghana woman.
Oh, you're a Ghana woman, a man. I already go here.
Only the man I really go here. Interesting story.
Tell me.
Can't try it. You must Akela.
Yeah.
You must Akela na.
You about trumpet.
I don't know. And no, called Jim Papa Iriu. I am. I'm obeying now. Oh yeah.
And that's not Papa Ibrahim.
Oh no, he was very like sad. And back then, them say not Esifoni no more Liberian. They used to hang together. And Timara Makiba, he Masekela, my father, and back then they were all doctors. And I just say, Asem funny story. So that's how my mom and my dad met. Parents edition. Yeah.
No, there's a answer be a boy and be girl. Now somebody is not playing his or her role well.
In
general.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I always say so be better to me free or be why. That means you were never the person's in the first place. Like you never had the person's heart. Say if we're in a relationship and someone can take you, that means I never had you in the first place. Yeah.
Yes, Manso, you always know your next boyfriend.
Sir.
Some proposals be very good to do the overjudge.
Oh right, obviously, yeah. Nah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
I say, you already know, like you've pictured it too.
So let's know. Because you have about 4 or 5 people hitting on you. Meanwhile, in a relationship. So as you are quitting, definitely you know.
Now I dream see baby so say
okay, I'll call you.
Yeah, it could be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But must move, bro.
Emma.
Because on say 4 people are hitting on you. Let's say all the 4 are presentable.
Yeah.
Physically. The 4 of them cash almost not the same, but at least Ominya Robbie showed us. The 4 of them, you don't know their characters.
Yeah.
How do you select?
you would have to actually spend time with the person. But I think they mostly no. Nipa ne character it shows signs through more text here. You can tell
the conversations.
Yeah, the responses be saying your casa. Obi onima you can tell from jam say bia on him casa.
Right.
From how ebi obe can be. You're like it will throw you back, but mostly we see the signs, but we ignore it because maybe you like the person or you think say you could have a future with such and such person. Yeah.
If you so fake to they get you.
Sad they very dangerous.
I have a friend who got into this relationship.
Yeah.
With a celebrity be.
Okay.
Oba into a guy celebrity, and the guy was so nice, so
from
sweet.
Beginning.
I don't worry. And the next day also two like, hey, now you belong to me.
Wow.
Ebro.
Ubwa.
Share. Why did you do this song for your dad?
Daddy's Little Girl.
Yes.
Because it's my life. It's how I have seen life. Like I mentioned earlier, my mom raised us by herself. Yeah. And I always give her the props for doing such an amazing job. But every once in a while, we live in a world where people have moms and dads. Like you go to school, and every once in a while, no, they don't know my story. People don't know my story.
The Liberia story.
Real quick.
And it's your mouth to your man because Papa no yeah, but mine line.
Annie.
Anna mama bagan.
Yes. Okay, it's my main story. Yeah, woman. October, 3 months later.
October.
Yes.
Happy belated birthday to you.
That's it.
And the metal champagne amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was born, 3 months after the Liberian Civil War broke out.
Yeah.
Ain't it? Imagine COVID time and not Kumasi phone to me back because almost a lockdown. That was how it was. And my dad was a doctor, so he was working in another Sabia Kumasi, Accra.
Okay.
And so when it happened, now it was difficult for us to like even visiting grandpa na edin ansa na mama be twa kwan aba baby am papa wo no na de wa fem
because we work also
what I say and even like muna mani say obi under from no mutututuo it was really crazy. So what's it called, the president of the time, JJ, may his soul rest in peace, organized for Ecomog to come, like it was a ship that came for Ghanaians
to refugees
so we had to flee to Ghana.
We are refugees out here.
We had to flee on the ship and come. So that time Papa Swaka baby, like obviously we were in different
funny way.
Into so eventually now UN plane B. I call South Africa.
Okay.
Not on like it just had one slot for him. Journalist for say you can come with us or you can stay and die. And then you're also join the call. So we lost touch.
Okay.
And that's how come me papa me mommy like we lost touch. And he died 5 years after. And back in the day, Ubi number Ubi to me, it wasn't like that. Number na ye for Nebusia for it had been disconnected. So we just lost touch with the man. My mom had to raise us by herself, and I grew up without a father, not knowing what it's like to have a father. But imagine going to school, Ubi papa, never be seen na ye kasa and my daddy this, like I had nothing. Bianca because Uncle can't him. So this song is really me talking about like how my life was, how I wish Sabia. I've had a bad day. My buffy, your dad is asking you, how was your day? Then I can, tell him all these things. I never had that opportunity. And I actually got the inspiration from a dream where I did a competition, almost say, write a song in 5 minutes. And I decided to write a song called Daddy's Little Girl about my father. And since I'm not a dream, when I woke up, who say I was crying because I cried on stage in my dream, and I woke up still. You know that kind of thing. I still emotional. I was so sad, so I wrote a few things down. To me, my very first album, I'm saying I need to put this story like in my album. So Richie helped me to write the song. I gave him the story and some of the words that I remembered, from the dream, and then he was like, okay, cool. So we put this together. And then we decided, someone said South Africa for the whole a cappella thing going up, that whole feel. I was like, I need that touch. So we did a song, and then we sent the vocals to a South African couple actually. Music, a cappella because we had already done something with them. So we sent it to them, they recorded it, and they brought it back, and then that's how that song came about.
This is Adina.
In the crowd, I keep looking for you, Daddy. Where are you now? Is it you that I see when I look at my reflection? Are you there somehow? Wish we could talk face to face. So many things I have to say and tell you about my day. Mama's doing great. She had to stand in your place. She has been my saving grace. Yeah, a missing place in my family picture. The lights in my heart just seem to flicker. Many days that Mama cried 'cause you're not here. Daddy, I feel pie. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. I just want to be Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. I just want to be Daddy's little girl. Wish we could talk face to face. So many things I have to say and tell you about my day. Mama's doing great. She had to stand in your place. She has been my saving grace. Yeah, a missing place in my family picture. The lights in my heart just seem to flicker. Many days that Mama cried 'cause you're not here. Daddy, I feel fine. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. I just want to be Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. I just want to be Daddy's little girl.